Hi, everyone. Ron Crider here. It is Sunday, March the 22nd, and I am here with the update for Vero Beach and the rest of you who would like to take a look at it as to what's going on with our COVID-19 situation here. So what I'm going to do today is start out with the numbers because everybody kind of wants to know what they are. And this was as of 4 o'clock today. In Dade County, there are 177 pending cases. In Broward, 180. Palm Beach, 59. Martin County, 1. St. Lucie County, 2. Indian River County, 8. That's where we are, Indian River County here in Vero Beach. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later on. Brevard, 5. That's the county right above us here in Indian River County. And Orange County, that's Orlando, 29 pending cases. These are people that have test positive and they are being treated at the moment. Currently in the state of Florida, they're watching 1,099 cases. Florida has currently at 4 o'clock today had 13 deaths, and they've so far tested 9,783. 830 of those tested positive. Globally, cases are 328,275. Global deaths are 13,672, and here in the United States, 347. The U.S. cases pending right now are 31,057. And I got to tell you something is interesting. Almost 10,000 of that 31,000 are in New York City. So what I would like to say to you, this is very important. Come on, guys, be a part of the solution and not part of the problem. Stay home. Come on, you don't have to do anything. Everybody complains about how they have to work so hard. Well, now you don't have to work very hard. The best thing you can do is not work. Stay home. There's probably aren't very many good reasons why you need to venture out. I mean, for heaven's sakes, why do you have to go out? There's no reason to do so. Come on, let's kill this virus sooner rather than later. As I said earlier, the death rate in the United States has dropped to about 1% or a little bit less than 1%. Most of these people who have died from COVID-19 is a result of them being elderly, not all of them, but most of them, and had also other pre-existing conditions. Some of the people had been traveling as well. Palm Beach County, Florida, one person has died who tested positive of COVID-19 in Palm Beach County, according to the Florida Department of Health. The department said the victim was an 88-year-old male who was a Florida resident. It's unknown whether he had any travel-related illnesses. In Indian River County, that's where we are, one woman, 77 years old, traveled recently to Missouri. That was announced on the 19th. The man, 69. These are not people who died. These are the people that are currently pending. Man 69 retired, traveled recently to Egypt and Germany. That was announced on the 20th. A woman, 84, a resident. She hadn't traveled anywhere. Another woman, 30, a resident who traveled recently to Portugal, Spain, and England. That was announced on the 21st. And at least 2 of these cases are in Indian River shores. So as I said before, and I will go back and look at it again, yes, there are 8 cases here in Indian River County. So we have to be very vigilant, very careful. Best thing you can do is don't go anywhere. Stay home, quarantine yourself. In Martin County, one woman, 45, resident, traveled recently to Brazil. That was announced on the 19th. And in St. Lucie County, a woman, 56, a resident, is not travel related. Okay, so here's a good thing. I'm going to bring up a little video here in a second, but medical personnel are on hand at a drive-through COVID-19 testing spot. It started Saturday, March the 21st, yesterday. The Cleveland Clinic in Indian River County and at the Indian River Hospital here in Vero Beach, Cleveland Clinic hospitals in all 3 Treasure Coast counties. That's Indian River County here, St. Lucie County, Fort Pierce, right next to us to the south, and the one south of that is Martin County. They have facilities there. They've opened up these drive-through testing sites where workers can test you, can swab and give you a test. It takes about 3 to 5 days to get the results. This is very important to understand. The testing is by appointment only, and people must first be screened over the phone. Don't forget that. I did say that. The screening phone number in Vero Beach for the testing site is 772-226-4846. I'm going to put that up on the screen so you can look at it as well. I'll say it one more time, 772-226-4846. Okay, folks, here is a little video that we shot earlier today on Sunday at the Cleveland Clinic here in Vero Beach. Now, unfortunately, the camera was held the wrong way. The camera person needs to get a raise, I think. But there is the drive-through. They test you there. And then as the camera pans over, you'll see if you are positive, they're going to put you in the quarantine area, and that is a quarantine tent. So Italy on Saturday again recorded the highest one-day death toll for any country, 793. Apologize that I keep looking down, but I can't remember the script here, so I have to kind of look at my script, and my teleprompter isn't working quite well today. Come on, this isn't a real television station, for heaven's sake, so I don't have a big teleprompter staring me in the face so I can look you in the face. So please understand why this is all happening. India implemented a one-day nationwide lockdown. I don't understand that. What is one day going to do for those folks? Who knows? Schumer and Elizabeth Warren unveiled a plan on Saturday that would increase the monthly amount of those receiving Social Security, veterans, supplementary security income benefits by $200 a month through 2021. I don't think that really means anything. I'm only telling you that because that's what did happen yesterday, but none of this stuff has passed yet. They're still quibbling with each other as to how and what's going to happen, and they're looking for some way to make each side look like they did a better job than the other side. If they just lock hands, get together, sing Kumbaya, and make it all work, then everything would be a whole lot better. There is, I believe, a vote this afternoon around 3 or 4 o'clock, and then there's going to be another vote tomorrow. From my standpoint, there's a real quick solution to the lack of these hospital beds. Now, you keep hearing about the fact, we don't have enough hospital beds. We're going to have to put up the pop-up hospitals, which they don't like you to say. Don't say pop-up hospital. That's stupid. Say field hospitals. But when you build a field hospital, you're building a hospital. Yeah, you got the tents and it's all prefabricated and it's all ready to go, and you put it up, and the Army Corps of Engineers is really good at doing it. I've been around when they go up, and it's amazing how fast they go up. But they still have to provide all the infrastructure, like the air conditioning and all the piping and plumbing and yeah. What about all these hotels that don't have anybody in them right now? They need instant hospitals. They got instant hospitals all over the United States. Now, it seems to me like you could press these hotels into hospitals a lot easier than you could go out and build these pop-up hospitals. That's only my opinion, and I think it's a really good idea. Maybe I ought to call up the White House and give them this idea. They may listen. You never can tell. Okay, now, here in Florida, everything is going to be shut down except for these essential services. Now, what are essential services? This is a pretty long list, but I just want you to know what is considered essential services. Essential services are gas stations, auto supply stores, auto repair shops, pharmacies, grocery stores, farmers markets, food banks, convenience stores, liquor stores. Now, I'm not sure I understand why a liquor store is a necessity, but they say it is, and so they can stay open. Restaurants only for delivery and takeout, as you know. Hardware stores and plumbers are allowed to continue to operate. Contractors and other tradesmen, appliance repair people, and so forth, like the guy that's going to come back and repair our oven, he's working. Exterminators, landscape and pool business people, including residential landscape and pool care people. That's to make sure your pool doesn't get bad. Construction site and engineers, banks, phone companies. Obviously, some of these are pretty make sense, like laundromats, dry cleaning, laundry services, healthcare providers, hospitals, clinics. Those all make a lot of sense. Businesses that provide shelter and social services, newspapers, television stations, businesses offering mailing and shipping services, including the post office most likely will stay open, airlines, taxis, and other private transportation providers. These are all considered essential services. Home-based care for seniors, adults, and children, assisted living facilities, pet stores. Yep, they can stay open. Veterinarian offices can stay open. Obviously, the police and fire can stay open. Building code enforcement, jails, courthouses, garbage and sanitation people will continue to work. Public transportation continues to operate. All utilities operate. Maintenance staff of cleaners, janitors, and doormen continue to operate. That's pretty much the list of what everybody considers essential services. Each state might be a little different, but I didn't know that some of those were essential services. I didn't actually realize that a liquor store was an essential service. Just in today, Senator Rand Paul has tested positive for COVID-19 and will remain in quarantine according to his Twitter account. So his Twitter, it must be true, right? Placido Domingo, I'm going to learn how to say that, became the latest celebrity to contact the COVID-19 virus. 79-year-old performer known as the King of Opera confirmed this on his Facebook account today. Okay, now, once again, I'm going to go through some of these places rather quickly because we've done it before, just to remind you about if you want to get fresh vegetables and you don't want to go out and get them, and I mentioned again yesterday, in case you didn't see yesterday's video, picking up those vegetables in any store. I say Publix because that's where everybody goes around here. Everybody and their brother has touched them and felt them and squeezed them, and all kinds of hands have been on those things. You don't really want those. You can call up 5 Acre Farm here in Vero Beach for fresh vegetables and eggs, and the only hands that touch those vegetables is when they pull them out of the ground and put them in the bag and bring them to your house. Nobody else has touched those vegetables. They're fresh. They are a wholesale only place, but they will deliver to your house. Give them a call at 772-205-7144. I tested it. I went there. I got the vegetables. I'm still eating the vegetables, and they're really good. There's a big difference between very fresh vegetables that just came out of the ground. The Tides Fine Dining, once again, restaurants closed. Unfortunately, folks, can't go to the Tides restaurant, the very best restaurant here in Vero Beach. However, you can have all that great food delivered to your house as long as you're on the island or over to Route 1. Pretty much she's an island-based business. She wants to keep her people working. She's open 7 days a week from 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Give her a call. Chef Leanne, the best chef here, 772-234-3966. There'll be a phone number right up here somewhere, up there somewhere. Okay? I didn't mention this before the other day. Ocean Grill Restaurant is doing exactly the same thing. And you can give them a call between 5 and 8 p.m. Their phone number is 772-231-5409. I will put that up. Okay, so those people are going to prepare your food. They're going to bring it to your house. You don't have to venture out. This isn't even curbside pickup. They're going to bring it straight to you. So I'll take care of that. Now, Publix, that's a different story. If you pay $99 annual membership fee, or you can pay $14 a month fee instead of $99 one time, you can get free shipping on all orders of food from Publix over $35. In other words, anything you buy over $35, if you are a member of their delivery club, $99 for the year, or you choose to pay it by the month, it's $14 a month. Obviously, it's cheaper to pay the $99 fee. Then anything over $35, they deliver it free. So to speak, I have done this. You really feel like you got to give that person who went in there and picked out. These people actually go in and get all the groceries and put them in a cart and pack them up and bring them to you. You feel like you got to give that person a tip, and you really should give that person a tip. So there's no real any charge if it's over $35, but you do need to give the person a tip who brings it to you. What tip? Depends on how cheap you are or how much money you have, I guess. I kind of feel like if I got $100 worth of groceries, I probably should give them $20. It seems like a reasonable amount of money. So I just thought you ought to know that. They will deliver for you. You can get anything you want over there. Still wouldn't buy my vegetables there. I get my vegetables from 5 Acre Farms. As I said before, be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. There are no reasons that I can think of. I mean, unless you have to go to work and you're a part of one of the people that have to go to work, there's no other reason why you need to go out. Don't tempt fate. It's my grandmother used to say that all the time. Absolutely no reason to do this. We all want to be around here for a while. Yeah, I can't remember any time in the history of my lifetime, and I'm 79 years old. My wife says, say that every time. You always tell everybody you're 79 years old. Well, I said, I'm proud of the fact I'm 79. Never expected to be 79. I do remember back at World War II, my grandkids think I was around for World War I. I actually wasn't for that. But in World War II, I was a little guy, And I do remember the blackout drapes and the air raid sirens, and we didn't know what was going to be happening next. And you had to keep your lights off. It was a very strange period of time. This is totally different, but it's similar. I mean, we weren't hunkered down then. Well, at least we could go out and run around, but everybody was scared. And there's no point in being scared because that won't fix it. What will fix it is do your part. They used to tell you that during the war. Do your part. Do whatever you can do to help the service guys, to help make things. Well, now all you have to do is do nothing. Just stay home and don't be a part of the problem. So I found this one today. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. That's courage. Stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Winston Churchill said that. Hey, have a great day, everyone. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, give me a like. Subscribe to the channel if you like the channel. And every time I do another one of these things, I'll get it out to you. I'm live from the Vero Beach, Indian River Shores area of Vero Beach, Florida. And I'm at the Victoria Condominium. And look at my studio back here. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Yeah, this is in my guest room. My wife said you can have one rack of equipment in the guest room. Well, there's 7 racks and it's not a guest room anymore. This is my man cave, but I enjoy doing it. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day.